All right, so for your homework, what you're going to do is assignment 12.1 and 12.2. And that's all you have to worry about this week. All right, so for 12.1, what you're going to do is fill in all of the secondary dominant, or the chromatic medians, sorry. So all of the possible chromatic medians. So for example, in B minor, so B minor is the relative of D major. So keep that in mind. You've got an F sharp and a C sharp in the key signature. Here's our B chord. All right. So they already did the sixth, and we have to do also the sixth. All right. So we're going to do the submediant. So all of these, basically all of the possibilities for our minor chords. So these are all going to be raised rather than lowered, okay? So we've got our one chord, we've got our minor sixth chord, right? So if we just move that, we start on G, B, flat, and D, that makes minor sixth. And then we can do our raised major sixth. So we're going to move both of these up a half step. So G, B, D, stay with G, B, D. And then everything just gets moved up. So G sharp, B sharp, and D sharp. All right? And then our raised minor sixth. Same thing, so we've got G, B, D, and then just raise the tonic and the fifth, and the B is going to stay normal. So if you could squeeze it in there, throw in a natural. You can see that. Should be a natural. There. All right? So you'll have G sharp, B natural, and D sharp. Now for our thirds, again, we naturally have in B minor a major third, so we can have our minor third. So we'll move it up here. So we've got D, F natural, and A. So that's our minor third. And then we can have our raised major third. So that will be, just plot out our DFA. And then raise easily everything up a half step. Now, since we already have an F sharp in our key signature, and we need to turn this into a major based on the D sharp, we need to raise this half step up another half step, right? So we need to raise F sharp up a half step, which is going to turn it into F double sharp, all right? Now, our final option is a raised minor third. So then we have plot out our DFA again, and we just raise the two outsides, and then this is going to go back to F, just normal F sharp, right? So we lower the third to make it minor, right? So that's all there is to it. So now you're going to do it for E flat and C minor, A major, and F sharp minor. Just remember, the major keys are all going to be lowered, the minor keys are all going to be raised, aside from their one opposite that they normally get, okay? Now assignment 2.2, this is going to be one where you fill in the alto and the tenor, and you're going to have to, they very kindly give you the actual chord up here. They're telling you this is an A major chord, this is an F major chord. Notice this is an A major chord. You've got E on the bottom, so you know that's going to be 4/3. Okay? And there are 4 total questions, okay? So you're going to do, we'll start number 1, and then you're going to continue with 1 and finish off 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's take a look. So we're in the key of A major. So we've got a nice A major chord right here, nice 1 chord. Right? So we just need to fill in the alto and the tenor. So let's say, just do a C, and then an E. So now we've got a nice A, C, E chord. Right? Next chord. Now we've got this, notice we've got a triad, right? This third relationship right here. So that should be, we've got a lowered note down to F natural in the key of A major. That should be big heads up. All right? So we've got a key of F major, which in the key of A is the 6th. So we're going to call this is a 6th chord. So we've got F, and we need a C and an A, all right? So let's say we're going to call this, because of this F being the tonic, right? I'm going to call this a lowered chromatic median, and we'll put in our chromatic median. So everything gets lowered. So F, A, C natural, we lower the 5th, and then let's double the F. Okay? And that's also going to be an F natural. So that's all there is to it. Next chord, let's see how this resolves. So we've got another A chord, but notice E is on the bottom. So we've got A, C, E. So we're going to call this a 1, 6, 4. So second inversion. And let's plunk in. We'll try to keep things as similar as possible. So we have E. Let's double the E. Up here. Tenor. And then we'll have the alto move up to A. Just like that. All right? And I'm going to leave you guys to the rest of it. So if you have any questions, I'll see you on Monday. Come with questions. You have 1 week. On Monday, I will put up the exam for your midterm. Shouldn't be too hard, but again, everything from sonata form up to chromatic medians is fair game. All right, I'll see you guys on Monday.